Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And off we go here in Baltimore. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
They're on 46-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit up. 13. Sit up.
Throwing right away on the game's first play. Forced out wide. That's caught. Derrick Henry. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Trying to get the running back here going early on the first play, Mike, but what that does is it opens things up for the rest of the passing game as the game unfolds. Show this defense our running back is not an afterthought. He is a priority to our passing attack.
And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready? Sit up.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Back at the 47.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. They'll send Flowers in motion. 3rd and long for Jackson. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. He'll take this down to the 47. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. On 2nd down, Purdy. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. We're trying to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, 49ers.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 16 yards.
A give for McCaffrey running right. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Teddy Buchanan is there on the tackle. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Niners first down.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 15.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll be back in Baltimore After this, they can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
18!
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
At the 3-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
21. Get set. 18! Watch out!
They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Outside!
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Taken down behind the line.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Hey! What?
Off the play fake, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry.
Jackson's pass. Complete to Derrick Henry. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Now a 3rd and 2.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot!
In motion goes Likely.
Jackson
Jackson on 3rd and 2, exiting the pocket right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just...
Christian McCaffrey. And he will score. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
This fielded at about the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 3 yards
All
to
things
go.
considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson. Moving to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it'll bring up second down.
180. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
Play action now. Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
San Francisco.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. Third down coming up.
Get set. Get set.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's fourth and long coming up.
A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This will be from 56 yards away. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And their lead will stay right where it is.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he will go all the way. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
Take over first and 10. at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get forward for a couple. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
18! Watch out!
To throw is Purdy. Forced out wide. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Outside! 18! Watch out!
From the gun, it's Purdy. Flush to his right. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
At their own 20-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. Pass to the tight end, Kohler. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Off he goes. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Jackson looking to throw. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too...
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Niners have got it. Well, sometimes the offense tries to make a little too much happen, try to pitch it around, get an extra few yards, except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends up still possessing the ball.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
A gain of 16 yards. And a 49er 1st down.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run once more with McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. He's got his tight end, Kittle. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will score. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And off we go in Santa Clara. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
73. Good.
Hurts comes out throwing. They're taking a shot on this first play. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked by Marquise Siegel. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as the quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. From the gun, McCaffrey. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know what I call that, Kate, and I talk about it all the time. That is called a tone setter with a capital T. Not a better feeling than to start an opening drive by running it right down your opponent's throat.
1st down, and they go right back to it. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Purdy setting up that play action. Buying some time left. Reeled in by George Kittle. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves a hole.
Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone,
he's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
That is a wow. Maybe that's a double wow for me. 2 sacks in the previous 3 snaps. I can really criticize quarterbacks, and too often I do, to get rid of the football, but that is about a defensive effort. Knowing what's on the line when you get into situations in the red zone, Kate, can't do it much better than that. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Bigsby with the return. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
I remember these feelings running on the field after a great return like that, Kate. It almost feels like stepping into a batter's box with runners on base. So much of the work has been done ahead of you. Now you got to go deliver.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down by the collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. They go to Barkley again. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Eagles 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. Eagles 1st down.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
On second down, here's Barkley. It's inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
49ers 3.
Elliott all set for the kickoff. Isaac Gorindo to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. Off the play fake. Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. Free inside the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
It's a gain of 53 yards.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On the toss, it's McCaffrey. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. It's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi's Stadium in just a moment. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuck in the run.
Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And this will remain a 4-point game.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the punt stops him after a gain of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Trimmer.
Hurts now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Kid, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Get set.
On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. Breaks the tackle. keeps himself upright. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Outside. Watch out.
From the gun is Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. On the move, headed right. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles hit the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. "19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
On
1st and 10, it's Hurts. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Jalen Hurts sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
I am not sure we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back and was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
Hurts from his end zone. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
It's a screen to Barkley. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Here's the final play of our first half.
Great. 63. And anyway,
And motion the tight end over.
Hey, 73.
Final throw before the break. Trying for the deep ball. It's grabbed inside the 30. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And they are all the way into that red zone.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
At the 18-yard line.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. They stick with McCaffrey. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Get set. Get set. Stop.
Throw here, third down. Vacates quickly left side. Making the call himself. Purdy has it knocked out. And that bounces out before anyone can make a recovery. They're going to have this one inside the 10. Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Outside.
They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And that's a stop. The offense stayed out there on fourth, but now they're headed off after they turn it over on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
On first down, Hurts finds his back. Here's Barkley. Still some room at the 20. And he's finally taken down at the 24-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Eagles first down.
Hurts on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Putting the tight end in motion.
At the 26-yard line.
Hey, Silver.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Looking quickly here.
First down at the 48-yard line.
First down, a run with Barkley. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Give him 24 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Hits him on the out route. Has room into the secondary. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Dallas Goedert the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with their homeboys.
So we're through 3 here. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Jake Elliott to kick
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Ringo to return it. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring an end to that, right near the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Get set. Up.
Purdy on the play action. Rolling out to his left. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Defense relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he's throwing deep down outside. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Trimmer.
Hurts looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Works his way to the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group is pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first and a dig. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st down throwing for Hurts. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
Hey, let's go.
Offense up to the line fast. Tight end going in motion here.
63. Alpha.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Nice run across the 15. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off from Levi Stadium. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Mayfield now from the gun. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
And it's third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Got a man, this is Evans. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. So third and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Baker now off the play fake. First down throw is going to wind up incomplete. Defender in the area making a nice play on the football. Now it's second down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the give, this is Irving. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss, we've got second and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Working inside the red zone. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. It'll be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Isaac Garindo to return. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10.
Get set, get set.
Play action now. Purdy. Headed out right. And his first stop ran of the game winds up incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On third down, Purdy. Blitz is there, and he goes down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down. And they will have to boot it away in a little bit. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. And on fourth down, they're about ready to punt. And it takes a bounce that sends it across the sideline. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 45.
At their own 45-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Short pass brought in. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though, made it to 46. Third down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That heater is going to fall to the turf. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bucs' 47-yard line.
Play action now with Purdy. Buying some time right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All set to go now from the 35. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi's Stadium in just a moment. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Going run again with McCaffrey. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, They could be the big games of next week.
And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that's separation.
Oh, it's an interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 39.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
He rolls to his right. And target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They get 37 on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
You would think that kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Gorindo to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On the return, the Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. Off the play fake. Purdy. Purdy has it knocked out. The Buccaneers pick it up. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown.
The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. but he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have two hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. And this defense, well, they took advantage.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Garindo to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Outside. Watch out.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Hits at the 6, but can't check up. He gets into the end zone for a touchback. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Baker. It's a big strike downfield to Nguka. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40. 1st down. Here's Baker. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Niners take over 1st.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. McCaffrey on 3rd down. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a 2nd time. That's going to bring him to 4th down. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Pinheiro's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Tucker now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Right back to Irving now. And the hit helped send him out of bounds there after he picked up 7. 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? He'll throw it. That one's good to Godwin. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
It's a gain of 10. And the Buccaneer first down.
Mayfield with a blitz coming. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Baker now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try and get it into Emeka Egbuka. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through the second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Moore with a return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. From the gun is Purdy. Bails out of the pocket quick. The right side is caught by Jennings. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers down by 7. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Rolling left, buying some time. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A loss of 2 yards.
And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Get set, get set.
Throwing now. Forced out to his right. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So they're left facing third and long.
Kings! Watch out!
Back to throw it. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. You're going to pass it here. Headed out right. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
This is Irving on second. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this is third down.
He'll look to throw it. Buying some time left. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Getting out to his left. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Second and 20 at the 20-yard line.
One final shot here. Chased out to his right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it deep downfield. And it's stopped. What an ending we almost just witnessed. But they got to him before he could reach that end zone. This game's over. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
21.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
49er, first down. First and 10 at the 37.
Play action. Now Purdy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. Inside the 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Colts TD. Well, on the opening drive, he was looking for a big chunk play. Unfortunately, that time, the secondary was ready for it. Charles picked it off. Not only that, they take it the other way for points.
Homework, preparation, research, it all comes back to that, BJ. Scouting your opponent, not just the players, but the coaches, too. And seeing what they call to begin a game, find out their tendencies. They recognized that early deep ball was part of their opposing game plan, and they weren't caught off guard when it showed up.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Fights forward at the 20. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd down and 8.
Purdy now to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Yards. And the 49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Neville Gallimore powering his way in and burying him. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Now this is fielded in the end zone.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Now Jones. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing, Jones. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through.
Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they're needed to get them back into this game.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
The 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. To the 27-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
He'll try and do this himself. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Eddie Pinheiro on now. From the right hash, this from 53. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this will stay at a 7-point game. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
It's 2nd and inches at the 49ers 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. That complete to Downs. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And the Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw again. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10.
They go play action here. Purdy.
And this is caught on the sideline. And he gets out of bounds as well. How about that? This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Purdy bootlegging it. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts will take over possession here up at the 44.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Josh Downs
in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Colts will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, there were 3 talking points at the half, partner.
He may go.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor, 70 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point up and through. And it's now 21-0.
21. 49ers nothing.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack.
15 at the 21-yard line.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
Up the gut, McCaffrey.
And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, It's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And a costly turnover there as the ball will be spotted first and goal at the 5-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Operating from the gun, Jones.
He's got the tight end, Mo Alley Cox.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now we've got a third and goal situation. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
4 yards on the touchdown grab.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Washington Commanders and the San Francisco 49ers. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Purdy setting up that play action. Buying some time right. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.